A line graph is drawn on the same axis to intersect another graph. The intersection gives the solution to an equation. Find the line graph. Okay viewers, in this question we want to find a line graph that intersected with this curve. And that's what gave rise to this question. Before I figure out this problem, it took me some time, and which the inspiration was divine. And I'm going to walk you through the process one step at a time. Just stick with me to the very end of this video, and before you know it, you'll be done on how to solve this problem. So let us go to the board. Now we are interested to find the line graph that intersected with this guy. So take note of the word intersect. What it means for a curve to intersect, it means the point where the two curves cross each other, or the point where they pass each other or meet each other. That's the point of intersection, and that is what we are going to figure out. But remember, the line graph was not given to us, and that is exactly what we are asked to find. Now what I will do is I'm going to work out the equation. I'm going to use the equation of a straight line to represent this line graph, and I'm going to solve it simultaneously with this quadratic curve to get the point of intersection. So let us get started. So y is equal to nx plus c is generally how we represent the equation of a straight line, where the n is the slope of the curve and c is the point the y-intercept where the curve cuts the y-axis. So that's the equation of a straight line, okay? So that is the line graph. This is now my line graph, okay? This is the line graph I'm asked to find. This is the line graph, okay? Now I'm going to solve it simultaneously with this guy, which is y is equal to 2x squared minus 7x minus 3, okay? So simultaneously, if I call this one equation 1 and I call this child equation 2, you see that y is equal to this quantity here, and the same y is also equal to this quantity here. It means that these two quantities must be the same. For this y and this y to be equal to this and equal to this, it means that these two quantities must be the same. So I can go ahead and say 2x squared minus 7x minus 3 is equal to nx plus c. How do I know? Because y is equal to this quantity and the same y is equal to this quantity. Therefore, these two quantities must be the same. Yeah, that must be the same. So I'll collect like terms. So I'll take this guy to this side of the equation and this c to this side of the equation. So I'm left with 2x squared minus 7x minus nx minus 3 minus c equal to 0. Okay, so I'm going to factor out the value of the x term here. So I'm left with 2x squared and the negative sign minus bracket 7 plus n close bracket x. Then I'll factor out the negative sign here. I have minus open bracket 3 plus c close bracket equal to 0. As if to say minus times 7 times x will give minus 7x, and minus times n times x will give minus x. The same thing goes for this one too. Now this is the point where these two lines intersect. But remember, the question already told us that this is also the point where the two lines intersect. So I'm going to compare this equation that the question gave me and the one I got, so that I can find the value of n and the value of c. Okay, so comparing these two equations, I'll have 2x squared minus 8x minus 9 is equal to 0. So this value of x, I'm going to compare the coefficient of the value of x. So for the x term here, I'll equate these two guys, which is 7 plus n is equal to 8. Okay, that means for the x term, so I'm going to equate their coefficient. Okay, the minus take away the minus. So 7 plus n is equal to 8. So from here, my n will be 8 minus 7, and the n is just 1. Wow, that's the value of n. Okay, we do that for this and get the value of c. So I'm going to compare this whole term here. So I'll say 3, that's the constant term. So 3 plus c is equal to 9. Good. Then c will be 9 minus 3. Okay, when you take this guy to the other side of the equation, it becomes negative sign. So c is equal to 6. Now, putting the value of the slope and the value of the y-intercept. So I'm going to plug it into the equation, into the line graph equation, which is y is equal to ns plus c. So therefore, y will now become, n is already 1, so I have 1 times x, which is 1x, and plus c, which is plus 6. Of course, this can also further be said y is equal to x plus 6. This is the solution to the problem. This is the line graph that we are asked to find that intersected with this guy to give rise to this equation. So this is the line graph that we are asked to find. Y is equal to x plus 6 is the line graph we are asked to find. Thank you very much for staying with me to the very end of this video. I believe this is a kind of easy way, an easy method for you. So if you have any other thing you want to say concerning this question, please put it down in the comment section. And if you love what we do, please give us a thumb up, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. God bless, and see you next time. Bye.